Well, hey there. How you doing? My name's Paul. This is Plan Z, and welcome to the session. If you've been following and subscribing of late, I want to say thank you very much and appreciate your support for my quiet little corner of the internet here. Didn't think anyone would notice what I'm up to. Now, what we've got going on today is new settings on my two notes post the video I put out the other day. Now, I listened to that clip when it went up and thought, you know what, there's not enough oomph in the bottom end, so maybe those 121 mics could come up, and the mic, the 421 and the 57, they're just too close to the center. So I've tried pulling them back, and I've experimented with that and ended up at the settings that you're going to see in just a little minute. But before we do those settings, what am I talking about? Like, what the fuck, Paul? So what we're going to do is I go through the settings using this amp here, which is a boutique amp. I've also got in the chain a Sheriff. I've also got a medium gain boutique and the high gain boutique. There's a Sheriff again, there's a boutique again. But what we're going to do is, because I think the clip it was most noticeable in was the Juggernaut. So let's go to the Juggernaut. So now this should be sounding fatter, but not so spiky in the top end, and it's pulling that 121 mic. I brought the 121 mic up a touch, and just changed the axis, as you'll see, from 9% to 15%, and the spikiness is gone. So what we're going to do now is going to sound check that. I'm live in this moment. I'm now going to just put in the very first part of the tune, and then I'm going to cut to a clip of what I recorded the other day so we can hear the difference, and then we'll dive into the settings. Catch you in a moment. Let's just set that up. I keep saying catch you in a moment, but I'm going to go to another clip and we're going to stay where we are. So let's go into that ear, put that reverb on. If I remember right, that's what we did. Let's just do it. Right guys, hopefully we can see enough of what's going on here. I'm finding it quite tricky to film these little screens on two notes. But you can see here I've got my Mesa Boogie open back in the 6L6. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click into it in both of them. Now this is the right-sided one, this is the left-sided one. We're going to go across to the first block, click in on both. You can see we're 6L6 triode. Going to click it through to volume level. I've got that at 10. So this is my low gain boutique amp. This is the medium gain. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my low gain. Now in this patch, I've got the depth at 50, but actually I fluctuate between 40 and 55 depending on the power amp. And I find that the 6L6 versus EL34s make a difference. I'm usually at my presence at 80. However, I think with the Bogner I went higher at 85. Now this is the template that I built these from, so all the others, they've got very slightly different things happening. So when we get to the mics, sorry, you want to see that. So we're on the Cali standard open, which is the Mesa Boogie 412s. We've got a dynamic 421 on the left side with the ribbon 121, and we've got a dynamic 57 on the right with a ribbon 121. The level of the first mic is at 0. The level of the second mic now is at 10. I've just brought it up a little bit, but the important thing that I did, and it's made a big difference, is when I brought that level up, I brought this access on the first microphone back from 9 to 15. I find it's taken off some of the high edge, and we'll hear that in the clip hopefully. So you can see here the distance 0 and the axis of B is 0. Okay, so we go along. I've got the distance at 0, got the EQ off, everything is as per the other patch. The reverb's on but very subtle, only 11%. Don't really want it much louder than that. And then here the left level is at 2, -2, and the right level is at -5. Okay, so they're not the same level or anything. That's how they've ended up when I've leveled them out using my volume meter here. Okay, and then what happens is you click that button in, takes you back to the boxes, and then we press save. So we're just going to do that. We haven't made any changes, but you can name it here if you want. You tap the right button again, and let's just save that. So that's both of those. Let's go to the next view. Okay, so now we know what the settings were. What we're going to do is I then cross that out across a bunch of different cabs so I could hear the different impact. And what I found was each different power amp and choice of cone, the power amp cone with the selection of the tubes simulation, so 6L6 or EL84, affected where I wanted my bass frequencies to sit in all of the amps. So what we're going to do is, this is the natural amp. What I'll do is I'll do different settings videos as I dive deeper over the coming months. So what we're going to do is go from the Mesa Boogie there. Let's now go to, let's say, the Rev, which I've set up with the same mic positions, but I've changed the depth, for example. You can hear the difference already. See the sheriff through that? Okay, let's stay in the high gain. So that's the Rev. This is the Bogner. Rev. Bogner. Sorry, this is Bogner. Now, this is my old Mesa Boogie Open. So this is the patch that was used for the clip that was done the other day. Can you hear the highs? And there's not enough low. So we're just going to go to the orange now. Now I've made the changes that I made today to the orange. This is the Marshall. Wonder if I couldn't bump that orange a bit. And then this will be the Vox. Marshall again. Orange. Bogner. Rev. And now my new Mesa Boogie, which is the same as the ones we just heard. For me, the Mesa Boogie 412s has the best elements of most of the others. Really like Actually, I'm liking everything I'm hearing so far. I want to work on the rev one a little bit. There's something there in the high mids that I maybe want to cut with the EQ just a little bit. But yeah, let's go wet. Yeah, I'm preferring how these sound now. So yeah, let's crack on with these videos. So the next videos will be diving deeper into the GT1000 and shooting out with 2 notes and the original cabs. I'll catch you in a bit. Bye.